Look around you for a second. The chair, the light, your own hands. It all feels completely, undeniably real. So here's an uncomfortable thought. If the math is right, the odds that any of it is actually real are something like 1 in billions. And this isn't mysticism. It's not a movie plot. It's a straightforward argument built out of simple logic. And it's surprisingly hard to escape. So let's do the math together. Don't worry. It's not the scary kind. Start with a simple question. How good have our simulations gotten? 50 years ago, the cutting edge was Pong. 2 rectangles and a dot. That was it. Today we build virtual worlds you can get lost in. We render faces you can't tell from photographs. We train artificial intelligence inside simulated environments, letting it live thousands of virtual lifetimes before lunch. In half a century, we went from 2 rectangles to entire, convincing realities. So ask yourself, where does this curve stop? In another century? 1,000 years? What happens when a civilization can simulate not just a game, but a mind, a fully conscious being that has no idea it's running on someone else's computer? And here's the real question. What if someone already has? In 2003, a philosopher named Nick Bostrom turned that question into something much sharper. He argued that at least one of these 3 statements has to be true. Not might be, has to be. 1. Civilizations almost always wipe themselves out before they ever get powerful enough to build these ultra-realistic simulations. 2. Civilizations do get that powerful, but for some reason, almost none of them choose to run simulations of conscious beings. 3. We are almost certainly living in a simulation right now. That's the trilemma. One of those 3 is true. And look closely. The first 2 are bets against the entire future. They say either everybody dies or everybody across all of cosmic history decides not to. And if you don't believe either of those, you're left with door number 3. So let's see why door number 3 is so hard to dodge. This is the part that gets you. Suppose just one advanced civilization, anywhere, ever, decides to run simulations of their ancestors, the way we already run historical models today. With enough computing power, they wouldn't run one. They'd run millions, billions. Put a real number on it. Say a single future civilization runs 1 trillion ancestor simulations over its history. And honestly, 1 trillion is conservative for something with planet-sized computers. That's 1 trillion simulated worlds against one base reality. The simulated outnumber the real by 1 trillion to 1. Now do the count. On one side, a single real, physical world. On the other side, billions, even trillions of simulated ones, each packed with simulated minds who feel exactly as real to themselves as you feel right now. So pick a mind at random from everyone who exists. What are the chances you grab the one and only real one, instead of one of the billions of copies? The numbers are brutal. Statistically, almost every conscious being that ever exists will be simulated. Congratulations. By probability alone, you are very likely an NPC. Okay, but is there any actual evidence? Or is this just a clever word game? The believers point to some genuinely strange features of our universe. Take the speed of light, a hard, absolute limit nothing can cross. Suspiciously like the kind of cap a programmer sets, so the engine doesn't have to compute infinitely fast things. Take the Planck length, the smallest meaningful distance in physics, below which distance stops making sense. Suspiciously like a pixel, the minimum resolution of reality. And the strangest one, in quantum physics, a particle doesn't settle into a definite state until it's measured, until something looks at it. Which sound a lot like a video game that only renders what the player is currently looking at to save processing power. And then there's the settings menu. The fundamental constants of our universe, the strength of gravity, the charge of an electron, the force that binds atoms, appear to be tuned with absurd precision. Nudge a few of them even slightly, and you get a dead universe. No stars, no chemistry, no us. It's as if someone sat at a control panel and carefully dialed every value to exactly the setting that produces a rich, complex, interesting world. Almost like choosing the difficulty. It's eerie. It's genuinely fun to think about. But let's be honest, and honesty is the whole point of this channel. None of that is proof. Every one of those is a real feature of physics that we're choosing to read like a clue. Compelling? Yes. Evidence? No. So, could we ever actually test it? Physicists have seriously tried. Some propose looking for a hidden grid baked into the universe, searching the highest energy cosmic rays for signs they're snapping to an underlying lattice. A pixel grid for reality. So far, nothing. No grid, no glitch, no smoking gun. And here's the trap. A truly good simulation, by definition, wouldn't leave evidence. If the programmers are any good, the inside can never prove it's the inside. Which raises a question worth sitting with. If you could find proof, one way or the other, would you even want to know? Tell me in the comments. So where does that leave us? Honestly, Bostrom's logic is almost impossible to knock down and almost impossible to confirm. The physics hints are fascinating and prove absolutely nothing. We can't say yes. We can't say no. We are stuck, perfectly balanced, in the middle of the strangest question you can ask about reality itself. But here's the twist to leave you with. Even if we are in a simulation, does it actually change anything? The pain is still real. The love is still real. This moment, right now, is real to you. A simulated sunset is still beautiful to the eyes watching it. And then there's the part that really spirals. If a civilization can build simulations with conscious beings, then those beings could eventually build their own simulations. And the ones inside those could build more. Reality nested inside reality, with no way to know which level you're on, and maybe no bottom at all. So, somewhere, many levels up, there might just be a player. Watching, running the whole thing. Go ahead, give them a wave. If this broke your brain in a good way, the multiverse episode goes even deeper down this hole. Infinite versions of you, all real. And the great filter asks the darker question hiding inside door number 1. Why don't we see anyone else out there? Subscribe, and we'll keep questioning everything.